Hello. Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. Mahaba. Hello and welcome to Abu Dhabi. I'm especially pleased that you've chosen to join us all this year, so many of you, at this magnificent venue as we celebrate our 25th anniversary of the IAIS. A landmark year for us in many respects. Looking out at the audience, seeing so many of you here, I must begin by thanking each and every one of you for prioritizing this time with us, particularly in the context of the many pressures posed by our dynamic and ever-evolving sector. It is in this dynamic spirit that you will notice a more refreshed approach to our conference program this year and the particular areas of focus. So today, we will certainly take some time early on in the agenda to acknowledge the delivery of a number of achievements this past year, but at the same time, the majority of our program for the coming day and a half focuses on the future horizon, taking forward the vision of our 2020 to 2024 strategic plan by exploring how we can proactively respond to the unprecedented level of technological innovation and shifting consumer expectations. The digitalization of insurance business models has the potential to deliver significant efficiencies in the insurance value chain, enable better risk assessment and product innovation, and lead to increased customer choice and greater access to financial services. However, innovation is not without risk. The extensive disruptions to traditional models that we are witnessing could unintentionally result in poor outcomes for policyholders and may expose the sector to increased vulnerabilities such as heightened interconnectedness and cyber risks. So we've put together an excellent lineup of speakers to share their perspectives on key technological trends impacting the insurance sector of both developed and emerging markets. And to help set the scene and emphasize the significant impact of digitalization on global financial markets as a whole, we are privileged to have two very distinguished keynote speakers this afternoon. Randy Quarles, Chair of the Financial Stability Board, who has prepared a video message for us, and Tim Adams, President and CEO of the International Institute of Finance, who is going to give us some overarching perspectives on the impact of these technological changes. We recognize the importance of ongoing collaboration and engagement across not only standard-setting bodies, but also stakeholder associations, if we're to respond coherently and effectively to the scale and magnitude of technological change impacting the financial sector globally. Before our panelists delve more deeply into these forward-looking trends, the IAIS leadership will give you a snapshot of key milestones from this past year and a glimpse into the major projects planned for the year ahead. The rest of the program will be dedicated to an exciting array of panel discussions, which I hope will also inspire some great interaction from you in the audience. So here's a quick taster of the lineup. Our first thematic panel this afternoon will be made up of supervisors across our membership who will explore the current readiness of our supervisory community to deal with emerging trends such as data and innovations, sustainable cyber resilience, digital financial inclusion, and the impact of digitalization on market structures. Tomorrow morning, we will kick off with an exploration of the increasingly important issue of cyber resilience from a number of angles. On the one hand, the panel will consider the exposure to and management of cyber risk by insurers. On the other hand, it will also consider the implications of the growing business of cyber risk underwriting for insurers and supervisors alike. Thirdly, the far-reaching implications of advanced data analytics is also a recurrent theme in digitalization conversations. So session 3 will focus on the opportunities and challenges associated with the increased availability of data from traditional and new sources and the enhanced data processing capabilities of insurers as a result of the use of algorithms, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. Panelists will share their experience and insights on the practical applications of advanced data analytics in insurance and discuss specific benefits and risks of such applications from the perspectives of industry, consumers, and supervisors. This could include wider implications for financial inclusion, which will be the focus of the next panel after that. Technology does have the potential to significantly increase the reach of financial products and services, and the panel assembled for session 4 will look at actual examples of innovative products and business models that aim to provide creative solutions to underinsured and underserved insurance segments. The discussions will also include insights on supervisory approaches and challenges related to digital financial inclusion. And then last but not least, our conference will conclude with a session on the broader impact of technology on market structures and effective approaches to supervision. Panelists will seek answers to complex questions raised by the entry of new players, such as big tech firms, into the insurance market, as well as the increasing reliance by insurers on third-party technology providers, most notably those that provide cloud services. As a global community of supervisors, members may need to consider adapting more activities-based, cross-sectoral, and cross-jurisdictional approaches to supervision in order to effectively respond to structural market changes brought about by technology. So a very good lineup. You'll also notice that as part of our refreshed conference approach and to provide greater opportunities for our members to benefit from the sharing of practical insights and experiences, we've also introduced some additional program elements. So these have included, for instance, the regional FinTech lunch that took place earlier today, and which provided a great opportunity to profile some of the key InsurTech developments occurring within the Gulf region. And tomorrow we also have 3 lunch and learn sessions for our members on supervisory practices related to the use of supervisory technology, or SupTech. So we look forward to your interactive participation during the various sessions and welcome your feedback, particularly on the value of the newly introduced elements of the program as we strive to make continuous improvements to our future events. That gives you a flavor, I hope, and an introduction, and with that, I will now hand over to our excellent chair, Vicky Supporter. Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan, and good afternoon. Welcome also from me to Abu Dhabi for the 26th Annual Conference of the IIS. Thank you also to our wonderful hosts, the Insurance Authority of the United Arab Emirates, for the endless hours of preparation for this event and the brilliant hospitality we have enjoyed this week. Putting together an event of this scale, particularly considering the time pressures and multiple priorities of all involved, is no easy task. So let me thank our very small but very capable events team at the IIS Secretariat for the hard work and ongoing efforts to pull together what promises to be a great conference. Thank you, Secretariat. Thank you also to our members and stakeholders for your enduring commitment and important contributions to enhancing the richness and value of our discussions as we spend the next day and a half reflecting on ways to rise to the challenges and harness the opportunities of supervision in a digital era. This theme, and indeed the refreshed approach to our annual conference alluded to by Jonathan, perfectly captures the spirit of our new 5-year strategic plan. The strategic plan signifies an evolution for the IIS, reflecting the shifting priorities and trends impacting our diverse community of supervisors and indeed the insurance industry and policyholders globally. As Jonathan said, central to these shifts is the role and impact of technology and innovation on global financial markets, consumer behavior, and society at large. It is therefore crucial for us at this time, as we celebrate, I was about to say my 25th birthday, but that wouldn't have been credible, our 25th birthday, as the global standard setter for insurance, to reflect on our readiness as supervisors to proactively and meaningfully deal with the effects of digitalization on the insurance sector. No doubt, this will require continuous cross-sectoral collaboration and the building and strengthening of multidisciplinary partnerships across the financial and technological world. We must also, of course, ensure that we have the necessary agility, insights, and competencies to remain effective as insurance supervisors and regulators in an increasingly digitalized world. I won't go through the conference program. Jonathan set it out very well a few minutes ago. It's exactly on the topics that both industry, and to be frank, I mean, the annual conference is mainly focused on the regulatory community, but it's on the topics that regulators across the globe are talking about and are concerned about and are looking to learn from each other about. So I very much look forward to the panels, particularly the panels that I'm not on, to continue the process of learning from each other. Now, as important as it is to look ahead, we must not lose sight of the milestone accomplishments the IIS has achieved this past year. After many years, through much consultation, and with the abiding support and dedication of our members, we have reached the concluding stages of our work on many aspects of the post-crisis reform agenda. As we head into the monitoring or implementation phases of these crucial reforms beginning in 2020, the IIS leadership will take a few moments this afternoon to acknowledge and celebrate these watershed achievements, which go to the heart of our mission of effective and globally consistent supervision to ensure fair, safe, and stable insurance markets for the benefit and protection of policyholders and to contribute to global financial stability. I look forward to these conversations over the next day and a half. Back to you, Jonathan.
Thank you, Vicky. So as we know, the success of an event such as this relies heavily on the hospitality and dedication of our hosts. So we're delighted to be in Abu Dhabi and extend our deepest appreciation for the warmth and graciousness shown to us by the host team in the lead up to the event, as well as the very warm and efficient hosting that we've received whilst we've been here. On behalf of His Excellency Sultan bin Saeed Al Mansouri, the Minister of Economy and Chairman of the Insurance Authority of UAE, we're privileged to have with us today His Excellency Abdullah Al Saleh, Under-Secretary of Foreign Trade and Industry at the Ministry of Economy of the United Arab Emirates. He's also Vice Chair of the National Committee of the World Trade Organization, Chair of the Supervisory Committee for Exports, Honorary President of the Arab-Chinese Center for International Exchange, Vice President of the Annual Investment Forum, and Board Member of the UAE International Investors Council. Sounds a very busy schedule. And very fittingly for our theme of our conference, he is a member of the UAE Council for Artificial Intelligence, which aims to propose policies to create an AI-friendly environment, an ecosystem, advance research in the sector, and promote collaboration between public and private sectors, including international institutions, to accelerate the adoption of AI. So please join me in a very warm welcome to His Excellency Abdullah Al Saleh to say a few words.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It gives us great pleasure to welcome you today to the United Arab Emirates, and we are honored to host here in the capital of the UAE, Abu Dhabi, the 26th IAIS, as well as the annual General Assembly meetings of the subsidiary committees and the Executive Committee. Ladies and gentlemen, as is well known, the pace of technological developments in the world is accelerating, and investment in fintech and artificial intelligence technologies are increasing daily. Correspondingly, the world will significantly change in the coming years, and the influence will be at the hand of the powerful, who possesses the ability of technological innovation. The UAE has recognized early the importance of investing in artificial intelligence technologies as an important contributor to the national efforts to build a highly competitive and productive knowledge economy based on innovation, scientific research, and modern technology, in line with the vision of the UAE 2021. The UAE launched the UAE's Artificial Intelligence Strategy 2031 and assigned an independent ministry within the government in 2017. It also launched an innovation strategy to lay the future foundations by developing a generation of young national talents and entrepreneurs, providing them with the knowledge and advanced science, technology, and related skills. Certainly, these developments in the area of AI and fintech and innovation have positive impacts on the insurance sector in the UAE. Also, they created great opportunities for the insurance companies to provide their customers with suitable services and covers as per their needs. Companies have used technology in various fields in the insurance services, which sorts the insurance sector among the most rising sectors in embracing modern technology in the coming years. The insurance sector in the United Arab Emirates is of great importance under the directives of the UAE's leadership. In view of its vital role in the protecting individuals and property in terms of ensuring the fulfillment of commitments to the insurance policyholders, the gross written premiums reached a total of $12 billion in 2018, with paid compensation up to $8 billion. Besides its investment role in pooling the national savings and optimally increasing and investing them. Consequently, these investments reached $17.3 billion in accordance with the requirements of this vital industry to promote the sustainable economic and social development. Based on that, the UAE has become a major global insurance hub, as the insurance sector is considered one of the most active sectors in the UAE. The UAE insurance market maintained a first rank in the Middle East and North Africa, and the 37th rank at the global level in terms of the gross written premiums, which has led to a significant growth in the sector's indicators during the past years. Ladies and gentlemen, the UAE is characterized by a stable investment, economic and political environment that is capable of sustaining economic growth. Given the fact that the UAE has achieved remarkable success in increasing the contribution of non-oil sectors to the GDP by more than 70%, making our national economy one of the most diversified and growing economies in the region. Directed by the wise leadership, the state is working to build a diversified global competitive economy based on innovation and knowledge, and led by national competencies. The UAE enjoys leading economic and trade policies that continue diversification and economic openness, effectively interconnect the global markets and adopt new trends in development, of which artificial intelligence is one of its primary drivers. The UAE's efforts continue to develop the business and investment environment, stimulate technology activities, research, development, intellectual property, and promoting entrepreneurship. For 6 consecutive years, the UAE has managed to top the Arab countries in the Ease of Doing Business Index by the World Bank, as well as maintaining its leading position at the regional level in FDI inflow, which in 2018 amounted to approximately $10.3 billion. The UAE continues to grow positively despite the various regional and international economic challenges. The International Monetary Fund estimates that the UAE's GDP will grow by 2.8% by end of this year, and 3.3% by the end of next year. Focusing mainly on the insurance sector, there is no doubt that it is expected to maintain high growth rate opportunities in the coming years and to continue playing an active role in supporting economic development and boosting the growth of the national economy. The continuous efforts of the Insurance Authority in the United Arab Emirates considerably support and stimulate the growth opportunities of the sector. The authority continues to complete the issuance of laws that strengthen development and innovation, specifically in fintech and insurtech. The Insurance Authority has recently issued the supervisory rules for experimental environment of financial technology, Sandbox, and the e-insurance regulations according to the best practices worldwide. They are expected to drive sustainable development in the insurance sector and help attract new capital for the fintech startups. The insurance sector is working on a transition to the next generation of insurance supervision through the preparation of the digital supervisory platform using artificial intelligence. Along the same line, the Insurance Authority of the UAE is promoting innovation by establishing an innovative system through making innovation centers in all companies operating in the insurance sector. Chief Innovation Officers have been appointed in insurance companies and are trained according to the best international institutes and standards to support development of innovation in the insurance sector. Ladies and gentlemen, the insurance industry worldwide has witnessed a quantum leap in all areas as modern technology has changed the means of providing insurance services. Furthermore, there is no doubt that the digital developments in fintech will form a greater role in the future of the insurance industry. Proceeding from this, the conference will serve as a platform for the exchange of knowledge and experience between supervisory organizations and authorities, insurance companies, experts, and specialists from all over the world, in order to benefit from the successful experiences, achieve the best results, and enhance the growth prospects of the global insurance industry in the future. Finally, I wish this conference will be a success and to achieve the desired outcomes for developing the insurance sector. Also, we hope you enjoy your stay in the UAE. Thank you for your attention and wish you a pleasant day.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for that wonderful and very interesting welcome. We're very glad that you were able to join us today. So before we get started, I have one more task to do, which is to introduce our Master of Ceremonies, Connor Donaldson, known to many of you, our Head of Implementation at the IIS. I'll be back soon, but over to Connor for now. Thank you.